But first, let's take a look at some of the things we've been up to. "2023 was also an opportunity to explore the impacts of PACT's Conservation Investment Strategy 2019-2022. PACT introduced the CIS funding modality back in 2018 with the goal of getting the most value for investments. Since then, it has served as our guide for conservation investment, focusing on prioritized protected areas and interventions. In meeting the urgent needs of the National Protected Areas system in an equitable, transparent, and efficient way, PACT invested a total of $9.34 million in targeted investments and an additional $1.4 million in secondary investments during the 2019-2022 CIS. In April 2022, PACT executed a call for proposals for the 2022-2023 operational year as a transition plan to guide PACT and stakeholders through the shift from our first CIS cycle to the next. The CIS transition plan focused investments in areas where it was expected to have a positive, measurable environmental impact while also leveraging finances for the National Protected Areas system. The plan aimed at achieving three main outcomes: increased management effectiveness by 3%, strengthen protected area governance, and increase financial leveraging capacity. PACT invested $1,671,968 with 8 protected areas co-managers through the one-year transition plan. In July 2023, PACT launched its Conservation Investment Strategy 2023-2026 with an investment target of $16.5 million in the National Protected Area system. The core objective of this strategy is to enhance coordination and regulation by instituting a collaborative structure, efficiently mobilizing resources for increased management presence, and systemic data collection over the next 3 years. It targets 40 protected areas, covering 60% of the National Protected Area system, with the aim of strengthening collaboration among managers, standardizing biodiversity monitoring, increasing public awareness, ensuring financial stability for co-managers, enhancing species protection and climate change strategies, and improving governance. This comprehensive vision extends beyond individual sites to a landscape and seascape approach for the overall integrity of the National Protected Areas system. In addition to its core work program, PACT is actively expanding its climate finance portfolio, leveraging projects from the Adaptation Fund and Green Climate Fund. This includes $5.05 million from the Adaptation Fund for an enhanced direct access project, inclusive of a $50,000 project formulation assistance grant. The project targets 5 components, including safeguarding forests and water resources, combating wildfires, supporting alternative livelihoods, building national adaptation finance capacity, and community disaster risk management. Additionally, 2 other pipeline projects are in the works. The first is a $4 million project titled Enhancing the Resilience of Belize's Coastal Communities to Climate Change Impacts. The project is to be executed by key entities such as the National Climate Change Office, Coastal Zone Management Authority and Institute, National Meteorological Service, National Hydrological Service, and Ministry of Infrastructure, Development and Housing. The goal is to decrease vulnerabilities in coastal areas, enhance planning and decision-making, and build national capacity to address further climate change impacts. The other pipeline project is a $4.97 million project entitled Securing Water Resources Through Solar Energy and Innovative Adaptive Management, or SEAM. The SEAM project is to be executed by the Ministry of Rural Transformation, Community Development, Labor, and Local Government. The core objective of the proposed project is to secure water resources in 4 communities located in the northern and southern regions of the country, with an aim to improve water availability by providing climate innovative and adaptive mechanisms to address current and future climate change impacts. Simultaneously, PACT's work with the Green Climate Fund has included strengthening 4 project proposals valued at over $40 million and implementation of over $1.5 million in readiness support grants for several executing partners and stakeholders. Here's a look at some of those now. PACT's fiduciary management portfolio is a strong and established component of operations. PACT partners with national and international entities to deliver fiduciary and grant management services for projects in Belize. The management fees collected contribute significantly to PACT's annual income. One of those partners is the Belize Nature Conservation Foundation. Established in 2004 through a Debt for Nature swap with the US government and local NGOs, the BNCF finances terrestrial protected areas. Projects cover park management, protection, environmental education, equipment, training, and research. PACT administers the Foundation's grants program. The past year saw 4 projects administered by PACT. PACT also serves as the grant administrator for the Mesoamerican Reef Fund, of which it is also a founding member. The MAR Fund is a private, non-profit corporation created by 4 environmental funds in Mexico, Belize, Guatemala, and Honduras. The MAR Fund provides financial support for priority areas and issues such as water quality, sustainable tourism, sustainable fisheries, and institutional strengthening. For the past year, 3 MAR Fund projects were administered by PACT. The impact of Hurricane Lisa in 2022 prompted PACT to respond to the recovery efforts. PACT issued $500,000 in disaster recovery support grants to 9 organizations to support ongoing disaster relief efforts. They underscored PACT's collaborative spirit and ongoing commitment to enhancing Belize's socio-ecological systems. This year, we were able to see some of the results of those disaster recovery grants and their far-reaching impacts.
So we received $45,000 from the Hurricane Relief Grant, and that $45,000 went into the rebuilding of the spider monkey habitat. So this habitat was completely destroyed, and the monkeys were actually in their management pen for an extended period.
The jetty that we're standing here on was completely destroyed. The surface was completely removed by a very strong force. We received $100,000 from PACT. The repairs included shoring up the jetty itself, re-strengthening the base of the jetty, replacing some of the geotextile material that was damaged, relining the jetty walls itself, and then building it up to a higher level than it was before.
As we highlight our major achievements, we look forward to even greater successes, greater collaboration, and further innovation in support of conservation of our National Protected Areas system and the communities involved. PACT, sustainably enhancing Belize's socio-ecological systems through strategic finance and partnerships.